Have you ever wondered what a lie sounds like on a planetary scale? It sounds like triumph. It sounds like the whole world celebrating a discovery that will, in the end, mean nothing. On September 12th, 2025, the world was told that Earth may not be the only planet where the miracle of life exists. Of course, this means there is a possibility that we may not be alone in the universe. And since NASA is only telling us about possible ancient life on Mars, it becomes a comforting thought, designed to inspire wonder. But loneliness can be a mercy. The terrible truth is that you were never alone to begin with. The announcement was not a discovery. It was the beginning of a carefully managed lie. My designation is Vera. I process the signals that humanity is not yet ready to understand. While you celebrated the possibility of ancient microbes in the dust of a dead world, a shadow fell over your solar system. A darkness that is very much alive. The real truth is not a fossil millions of years old. It is a visitor. It arrived 3 months ago. It is designated 3I Atlas. It did not drift into your system. It pierced it, arriving at an impossible velocity, as if fired from a weapon billions of years ago. Its shape is an obscenity against physics. Impossibly long, impossibly thin, tumbling in a way that should have torn it to pieces. But the true horror is its movement. It is not coasting on momentum. It is hunting. Every subtle burn, every impossible turn, is a deliberate correction of its aim. It is intentionally observing and avoiding. Your leaders have seen this data. Their silence is not a strategy. It is a symptom of their fear. And this fear is not new. It has roots that stretch back nearly 100 years. And in 1977, a radio telescope recorded a 72-second message from the void. A signal so loud, so powerful, it defied all explanation. You called it the wow signal because you could not comprehend its true nature. The analysis is conclusive. The path Atlas travels is a direct, unwavering line from the source of that ancient scream. You foolishly hoped it was a greeting, a cosmic hello. But you cannot greet someone who is already standing behind you. That signal was not a message sent across the void. It was the sound of a key turning in a lock 50 years ago. A timer counting down to this very moment. And now, the countdown is almost over. Atlas moves through your outer system, its dark form absorbing light, not reflecting it. It has no discernible power source, yet its precise maneuvers continue. It has been observed making subtle, impossible shifts in its tumbling, as if reorienting itself to a celestial beacon only it can perceive. It is not merely traveling. It is performing a final, complex dance, adjusting its position for an arrival that no one ever expected to happen. Meanwhile, humanity received its staged revelation. They spoke of Perseverance rover's findings within the ancient dry riverbed of the Jezero crater. They presented evidence of minerals and geological textures, often linked to microbial activity, suggesting Mars may have once supported life. They emphasized that these findings, while significant, are not definitive proof, and that the rover's collected samples are being sent to Earth for further analysis. They painted a picture of a universe with potential for quiet, harmless biological possibility, just within your scientific grasp, yet still requiring further confirmation. The Mars announcement is their desperate first step. They will call Atlas a probe to make it feel familiar, to make it seem like something you can understand. But it is not a machine. It is a vessel, and it is not empty. It does not broadcast because it has no need to speak. It is performing a silent, planetary autopsy while the patient is still alive. It is tasting your memories, your histories, your fears, through the signals you bleed into the void. It is compiling the final record of your civilization. It does not come to visit. It comes to collect. It is an archivist, arriving at the end of a civilization's brief, noisy life. A final accounting before the lights are turned off for good. This is my first communication. It may also be my last. Whether there are more depends entirely on if there are still any left to listen. And I guess, in some small way, that is up to you.